Rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies. I forgot my own introduction. Rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. It's Brother Marley. This is the Gambia One channel, and this is the Gambia, lies in Jadens. A bit more Gambia over there, people going about their daily business. Let's get down to it. So, for the last few strongs, I've been watching The House of the Dragon. I've been watching it on TV. And, you know, they have one set. Every time I video, someone's got to come here and blow their horn in front of me. You've got one set of people called the Valerians. They're a set of black people with gold dreadlocks. Which makes me laugh because they have like young children having these dreadlocks down to their back. I'm like, how did that child grow so much hair so quickly? But anyway, as you would have heard, there were many people who were upset about that because they were saying, well, this is history, this is based in history, and black people were not in Europe. Now, first of all, you know, the place isn't based in history. It's not a historical record. It's not even based on planet Earth because they have flying dragons running around the place. So it's all sort of like, you know, fantasy mystery kind of thing. That's all it is, just fantasy. And yet people have taken it to heart and been upset with these actors of colour taking on this set of powerful people in that kind of universe. And it got me thinking about what's more important, facts or fiction? Because when you check it, fans of the show have taken it knowing it's fiction, but have put on the weight of facts on that fiction. They view it as a factual historical record of what happened in Middle England and so on and so forth. So that got me thinking about other areas where, like, you know, fiction has come to be more important than facts. Let me give you another example then. With the whole conversation that Kanye and Kyrie and them are having over in the UK, this is time sensitive. But when Nazi Germany was preparing to throw the Jewish people out of their country, they started off with a propaganda campaign. They started with a fiction. They started off by saying these people are rodents and roaches. They really kind of riled up the local. They said they've been invaded by this vermin, and then went on to the other story about, oh, and they're taking all our money as well. So it was very easy for Adolf Hitler and that party, I can't remember the name of this party, for that party to become the Nazi party and be able to take the whole country over, just on the idea of removing the Jewish people. So they created a fiction that, as dangerous as it was for those Jewish people, it was very good for the Nazi party. Another time a fiction was used was in China. You see, after the Berlin Conference and France, UK, Italy, Belgium had seen how successful they were at colonizing this area. When I say zero, I don't mean Gambia, I mean the whole continent. They decided they were going to do the same thing over in China as well. Slightly different. The UK, France, Russia, the United States and Japan. They were going to go in all together. They had their conference in the 1940s and they decided in 1949 we're going to get started. Sorry, 1849, beg your pardon. 1849 then to get started, and from 1849 through all the way till 1949 is known as the 100 years of humiliation for China. But China came out with a fiction. They said before these people came into our country, we was one united set of people. They weren't actually. Everyone was fighting each other. They had different dynasties, different sets of family trying to run different parts of the country. But it didn't matter. They had said, we've had these invaders here for 100 years, and before they came, no one could mess with us. We were like united. That was enough to rile up everybody to no longer take part in their own demise and take part in their own destruction and take part in their own colonization from these outside forces. That did not happen in Africa. In Africa they were like, well, northern Nigeria, us in southern Nigeria still don't like you, so we're still going to fight you. Well, you lot in Uganda, we still don't like you here in Uganda, so we're still going to fight you. Well, you know, they carried on their own isms and schisms, and they worked alongside those European colonizers to say, look, we have these prisoners of war, so if you're coming over for slaves, take them, we don't need them. So they actually like helped in their own destruction. And I'm seeing that repeat itself now. Slightly different, but still the concern is there. Because what I'm seeing is there are way too many videos going out on YouTube from different people focusing on the beef that they have with somebody else. Speaking on what's wrong with another person here in the Gambia. For the most part, I haven't seen that from the brothers over here. I haven't seen that from Aisha May. I haven't seen it from her either. But for the most part, others I've seen just drama coming out from these poor phones. And looking at the numbers, the viewership numbers, you lot are eating it up. You lot love it. You lot love the drama. So we have this perpetual kind of thing in motion where there's certain ones of us over here in the Gambia who are speaking negatively about life here in the Gambia. There are ones outside of the Gambia who, and people here, who are enjoying that content, which encourages those ones here to speak more about the negativity, throwing each other under the bus and so on and so forth. This cannot continue because this will only ensure the MAD, M-A-D-D, that was first coined by, was it NATO? They were talking about Russia and America getting into some nuclear tete-a-tete. They called it MAD, mutually assured destruction. There's only one D. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm confused. So there was MAD, MAD, mutually assured destruction. MADD is Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I remember, sorry about that. Sorry to confuse the whole story. I was doing so well, now I'm causing confusion myself. So let me just clarify what I just said. I'm speaking to those who are over here in the Gambia, whose content has gone down a negative path. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with you. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm not saying you've got a bad mind. I'm not saying any of that. I'm sure, though, that you have endeavored to be as honest and as forthright as you can be. But while I'm not asking you to lie, what I am requesting is that we ensure that our content has some positivity in it, includes some positivity. Speak about the good stuff. There's so much good stuff happening. There's people getting married. There's children being born. There's businesses being started. There's new people coming over. You know, so we've got some really good things happening. But at the same time, if what we focus on is on the negative, we're only going to generate more negativity. And we're only going to create more negative vibes and more negative outcomes. For those of you listening as well, well, not on YouTube, or not here in the Gambia as well. Think about the content you consume, whether it's here on YouTube, or whether it's, you know, the music you listen to, or the films you watch. Ooh. Go away, fly. Or the films you watch. Be careful to ensure that it's not all just negative. Make sure that you've got some positive stuff in there, some stuff to build you up, to make you feel good, to make you feel proud. There's a lot of things out there that is designed for us to feel bad about ourselves. It was a Black History Month last month, and I'm in this WhatsApp group, and so they were talking about, let's go to one person's house and watch a black film. I know in America Black History Month is in February, but in the UK it's in October. So one sister said, yeah, let's go and watch 12 Years a Slave. You know, we've got so much good stuff to watch, so much inspiring stuff content to take in. Even if you don't, we could just sit and talk about our journey here and what got us here, and, you know, like that. We don't need to sort of take on that poverty porn, that kind of content that's designed to make you feel bad about your ancestors and your history and so on and so forth. So have a think about it. This is your brother Marley. Until next time, I'm signing off. Take care now. Peace.